0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of baseball.
And the Sixers win it! Wow!
Oh man, Embiid just posterized Russell Westbrook. You love the Philadelphia Eagles? Let me get a hell yeah!
Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy draft day. Tonight going down is the first round of the 2021 NFL draft. Before we get rolling, FYI, we're doing a 3-round mock right now. Quick 3-round mock with my man, Mark. Tonight going down, we've got our NFL draft watch party. We've got 3 streams, picks 1 through 11. Then we're going to do an entire Eagles reaction, and then we're going to finish it off and react to the final 20 picks or so. Joining me today is the man, the host of the Tough Cover podcast. He is at Mark Henry Jr. _. What's up, Mark?
Draft day. I can't believe we made it here. It's unbelievable. I've been listening to Draft Day by Drake all morning, trying to get in the right mindset. Hopefully, Hallie keeps us in the right mindset later on during the stream.
I love it. We have Gabe joining, saying, let's go. Guys, if you're watching, please be sure to like and subscribe, but also comment to our picks. I will lead us off here. We also have Johnny saying, Mark Henry, world's strongest man. Let's go.
That's what I do. Mock drafts.
All right, let's get it started. We're intending this to be a quick draft. I'm going to pause it, though, in between just to see how it goes. Bang, bang, bang. 3 quarterbacks off the board here. Sewell to the Falcons. Okay.
I would lose a bet if that happens.
All right. The Lions are on the clock here at 7 with Pitt still on the board. Do I look at a trade or do I wait? That's the question. Guys, if you're in the comments, that's me.
That's my dad, yeah. I think for you, I think for you with Surtain, Horn, Smith, and you like Slater a lot. I think with all of those guys still available, I would still probably try to let it play out.
All right, let's hit resume, see what happens. Rashawn Slater to the Lions. I'm going to hit Patrick Surtain. Here, I'm doing it. Here we go. We're trading up with the Denver Broncos here. Let's see what they want. I'll give them a 5th rounder. Yeah, let's go. You know who I'm getting, Mark. You absolutely. Boom. The Eagles and Jalen Hurts. I'm going to hit pause here, and we can throw it to you. But I have selected Kyle Pitts to the Philadelphia Eagles. If you guys are watching, grade that selection in the first round. What do you think of Kyle Pitts to the Eagles? I think this is, other than Jamar Chase, hands down one of the biggest playmakers in the draft period. And what can you say? I love what Nick Sirianni could potentially do with this kid. I think he's going to line him up all over the field. And I really love this selection, especially for Jalen Hurts. And especially we have Mark Henry saying A+. Kyle Pitts to the Eagles there. Mark, you're up, man.
Yeah, I mean, I can't beat that right there. If Kyle Pitts slides to 9 and we trade a 5th-round pick to move up for Kyle Pitts, oh, my God, I'll get the Howie Roseman jersey. But
build the statue. Build the statue.
Seriously. Him and his calculator. But, yeah, I think that would be the best thing that would ever happen, like, to the Eagles franchise since the Super Bowl. But I do think Pitts is going forward. We'll see what happens in my mock here.
Yep. All right, you're up, man. Make sure you hit pause right when you're done.
I'm going to try to pause it if there's any time where I want to make a move up. Lawrence 1, Zach Wilson 2, Mac Jones 3. Kyle Pitts 4. It's kind of that. So far, I just want to make a comment. I paused it. Before Jamar Chase went 6, I had the top 5 right in my mock draft from last night. in this mock, I had Chase 7 and Smith 6, but I'm gonna let it play out. We still have a couple guys I like on the board, obviously. So let's see where the Alabama fellows go. Jalen Waddle at 7.
Here comes the run of wide receivers.
Oh, wait. I didn't get it in time. I was going to look into a trade up with number 9, Denver, to maybe move up for Surtain, but I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna let it play out. That could break my heart, but I'm gonna let it play out.
What do you think? Sertain and Pay here, back to back?
Are the Giants calling me about the 11th pick, or am I getting called about the 12th pick?
The Bears are trying to move up.
So that's something I'll keep in mind. The Bears first and a second to move back 8 picks. Yeah, I'd rather do the Bears deal because of the higher first-round pick. And that's probably the most interesting to me, to pick up a third-round pick just to move back 3 picks. I'm going to decline these, but I will be, if I want to trade down, I will be certainly looking at that Patriots offer. So, yeah, for me, I don't care that he's tumbling on the Draft Network. I got to take the guy that I've wanted all along in this whole process. I got to get the Heisman, Devonta Smith, in the building. I've said many times, so I'm trying to pause. I've said many times that I don't think that there's a wide receiver 1 on this team, and I don't think that there may not be a wide receiver 2 on this team. So I think that the wide receiver is such a huge need, and on my board, Devonta Smith is by far the number 1 player available in the scenario that just played out. So I can't even really think about moving back to 15. I would have to stay there and take Devonta Smith at 12, who I just want to read a quote real quick from Devonta Smith today. About the Philadelphia Eagles. He said, on playing with Jalen Hurts, it would be great. Jalen's a very talented quarterback. I'd love to play with him again. He's a competitor, is going to give you a chance to win every game. And apparently Jalen told Devonta that playing for the Eagles fan base is second to none. So for all you Jalen Hurts haters out there, suck it. And Devonta Smith wants to come here and play with him. I think it'd be an awesome tandem. We don't often draft Alabama guys. We drafted Hurts, but he had the Alabama stink off of him at Oklahoma. But I would love to draft an Alabama guy for the first time in a long time.
Love it, love it, love it. I mean, sometimes like the smartest choice is the easiest choice, and we'd all be ecstatic if Devonta Smith is in midnight green tonight. I'm going to hit roll here. Let me go to my tab. We are resuming. Justin Fields there to the Broncos, where I traded up for. So Broncos got their guy. Jamin Davis to the Dolphins. Ika to Parsons to the Raiders. My boy Kenny is probably doing backflips there. He would love that pick. Just let it roll. Devonta Smith to the Bears. Devonta Smith to the Bears. Interesting. Looking at the board, who's available. Let's keep it rolling here. This is that prime territory to trade up if I'm thinking about it. Caleb Farley there to the Cleveland Browns. Christian Barmore's just hanging around. Eric Stokes there to the Green Bay Packers. We have the Buffalo Bills up, and I'm not even going to play around. I'm going to trade again with the Buffalo Bills. Let's see what they want. Give them a 5th. No. What? That's theirs. My bad.
That's theirs, yeah.
Wow, they really want to trade. I'll give them a 7th rounder. Man, if we could do this. If this is the way the draft goes tonight, man. My goodness. All right, we've got my boy Trevon Merrick here. I'm just going to take him and do backflips again. I've got Kyle Pitts, playmaker. Now I've got my boy Trevon Merrick there. A safety is a major underrated need for the Philadelphia Eagles. We have Rodney McLeod 2 out of the last 3 years with an injury. And boom, we've got a playmaker in the backfield, a leader, a guy that's versatile, can play up front, blitz the quarterback, drop back. We know Jonathan Gannon will be doing a lot more safety over the top. We know that Jonathan Gannon will be utilizing more cover 3 schemes and things like that. So enter Trevon Merrick, who just can do it all on the field. And better yet, for a team that is in a rebuild, for a team that needs an identity, this guy is a leader. And that's what I am injecting here onto my defense. And you are up.
Yeah, he's certainly someone I'm going to be watching as I simulate the rest of the first round here. J.C. Horn and Dariso went after me. So the guys I'm kind of keeping an eye on are Russo, Wusu Koromoa. Where's Vera Tucker going to go there? Vera Tucker goes. So I'm keeping an eye on Russo, keeping an eye on Wusu Koromoa, keeping an eye on Javon Morig.
Yeah.
Let's take a pause here. Let's keep going. Let's let it play out.
I like Jeremiah Wusu Koromoa to the Saints. I like that fit a lot.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I've seen Zaven Collins to them a lot. And I know that's a guy you like a lot. Obviously, I'm higher on Wusu Koromoa. But I think both would fit excellent there.
Yeah, and in
yeah, that's true. So yeah, we still have Owusu Koromoa on the board. We still have Mooring on the board. We still have Russo on the board. We're gonna let it keep playing.
See, Kwity Paye's still there, and every time I see that name, I just like shudder.
There he goes. There he goes.
Thank God. Get him out of here. Get him out. He's gone.
Ojulari still has 3 guys on the board I like a lot here. So I guess I'm going to keep letting it play. Farley, Tryon, Terrace Marshall. There's Javon Warwick. And now I'm starting to squirm a little.
Oh, is he going to last? Dude, do the trade. Do the trade.
Yeah, you got to do it. I got to move up to get Owusu Koromoa.
Get it done. What number does Trey Lance wear? I don't know.
Oh, my dad wants Trey Lance. It's a ridiculous person trying to rile me up because I like Jalen Hurts. How do I get? Okay. I keep messing up when I do this on here. Falcons.
I mean, didn't we just get rid of a North Dakota State?
Exactly. Yeah.
Could you imagine? That would be fun.
So let's give up a second and a fifth to move up 2 picks. I feel like that's actually what it would cost, probably.
You got to. I mean, I'll let you describe. Jay, okay.
Wait, there we go. So Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah would be a perfect fit for the Philadelphia Eagles here. He's a linebacker, but he's also kind of like a hybrid safety, very Jamal Adams-like, can really rush the passer. He was excellent in slot coverage last year at covering slot receivers. He's played all types of competition in the ACC, to Alabama, to Georgia, even in the games that obviously – I'm a Notre Dame fan, I'm a bit biased, but even in the games that Notre Dame obviously lost on big stages, he looked all of the part of playing as the top player on that defense, on a solid defense. Even against Alabama, the only player who really killed him was Devonta Smith and Najee Harris, and that was nothing to do with Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He locked down the slot, and Owusu-Koramoah absolutely won them the first Clemson game that Notre Dame won. He took the ball from Travis Etienne and took it for a touchdown. He just goes where the ball is, whether that be for an interception, a forced fumble, for like a recovering a fumble, sacks. He just goes to the ball. He's an absolute gamer. He's a dog, and he's another guy that I'm building guys who want to come here. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah earlier on in this draft process said how much he loves the Philadelphia fan base and how hard on the players they are, and he wants to go there where they love winners and hate losers, and he thinks he's a winner. And I love that mentality, especially from a linebacker. So I would love to walk away with literally my number 3 and number 10 overall players on my board. So I'm going with Owusu-Koramoah, who fits a need and is also by far the best player on the board for me.
Yeah, I mean, how many times do we witness Nate Gary just getting killed by slot receivers and tight ends? Your guy there had the second highest slot coverage grade in college football last year, so that would be a major need. The guy that can drop back in coverage is something we haven't seen in a long time, especially at the linebacker position. All right, so I am up here. Let's get this rolling. Rashad Bateman there to the Ravens, which is interesting. Let's keep it rolling here. Terrace Marshall there to the Jets. That is very sad. That is very sad. Looking at pause here, look at the board. Rondale Moore there to the Giants. Eichenberg, your boy, to the Carolina Panthers. I am not picking up, I don't think, to 70. So I'm just going to chill here for a little bit. I'm going to pause and just quickly look at the board. I'm going to pick 50. I'm going to trade with the Dolphins here. We're going to trade up 20 spots. I'll give them a 6. How about a – no. They want us. I'll give them a 6. How about a future 4? Ooh, future 5? Sure. we have so many first round picks. We'll be fine. Next year, I mean. All right, I am on the clock here, and I got to get a guy here that I got to take this position of need, and that is Asante Samuel Jr. At pick 50. I'm going to hit pause here. Yeah. Ooh, Landon Dickerson to the Washington football team. That's sad because I like that guy a lot. So I've got my picks: Kyle Pitts, Morig, Samuel Jr. Again, adding playmakers. We're adding playmakers is what we're doing on offense and defense. I'm really happy about my draft so far, and I've really traded kind of late round picks, which, you know, probability wise probably won't be on the roster within the next 3-4 years. You are up, Mark.
All right, so I have a couple guys I'm going to be keeping an eye out. I don't mind trading up again because I didn't give all that much up to move up 2 picks, obviously. So let's keep an eye on, obviously, Russo, Jason Owa, Carlos Basham, Liam Eichenberg, Samuel Cosme, Creed Humphrey. Let's keep an eye. Eddie N and Stokes go after JOK. Humphrey goes, there's one off the board. Omuzurike, I don't know how to say that name. Baron Browning. There goes Eichenberg as well. There goes Owa as well. There goes Basham. Let's take a pause.
Wow, Basham went high. Okay.
Yeah, that is high for Basham. I think Basham's going to go in the first round tonight.
All right.
I think there's a good chance he goes higher than that. I'm going to let it play out a little here, but I'm getting a little antsy.
I know who you're talking.
There goes Cosme too.
Yeah, that's a really good pick.
All right, let's let it play to 52 or 53.
Are you thinking of trading up as well?
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, I gotta go do it. Let's call the Tennessee Titans. See what Vrabel's got going on. I'll trade 70. I'll trade a third and a fourth. Let's see if they'll do that. Yeah, let's do it.
Love it.
I mean, if I can get obviously I have different rankings than most, but if I can get my number 3, my number 10, and my number 11 overall players, I don't care about the 4th and the 5th round picks at that point. I got to go make it happen. Gregory Rousseau, let's take a look at my big board in terms of who's available right now. I should have been doing this the whole time, but I have the number 10 overall player. The next is 37. I already took a linebacker, so Jabril Cox doesn't make a lot of sense. And obviously, if Russo would have went and I would have stuck with my pick, I would have been fine taking Quinn Miners or a Dylan Radunes or a Jackson Carman and beefing up that O-line that definitely needs some depth. I wouldn't have mind doing that, but if I can get 3 top 11 players on my board, I'll be I don't even know. That'll be the best. That'll be my favorite draft of any team I've ever followed.
I love it. Let me do this real quick. How do I get out of this? All right, there it is. All right, am I up? Yeah, I'm up.
Yeah.
Let me show you. There we go. All right, we are now in round 2. I think I don't have a pick until the 3rd round. What would that be? 84, I believe.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let it roll here. See what happens. All right, let's go there. Jabril Cox there to the Packers. I think the Packers, we got a trade offer to go up. Couple 6 rounders and a 3rd to go with the New York Jets. I'm not going to do that. I've already traded enough. All right, I'm going to just see what happens here because I'm coming up here. Pick 71 for a 6. Man, a lot of these Draft Network loves 6 rounders. I'm just going to. All right, I'm just going to pause and look at the board real quick. Let me skim it. Should I take Davis Mills here? What do you think?
The quarterback factory. Got to add another worker.
All right. I'm going to let it roll here. I've Chaz Surratt went to the Panthers there. That would have been an interesting pick. Richie Grant goes off the board. All right. I'm looking for I want Trey Sermon really bad. And we're 2 picks away. Trade offer, decline. Yes, Spencer Brown. And now we're going to take Trey Sermon. Boom. So actually, I think that's my last pick. So I'm going to let it roll. And we'll get into Trey Sermon a little bit. You're up, dude.
All right. So I let it play out a little bit. to get to my pick a little closer, and I actually want to make another trade real quick.
Yeah.
I'm only moving up a couple picks, but I'm moving up to 76, or I'm trying to move up to 76 with the New York Giants. Let's see if they have any interest in trading with their division rival here, but it's only 8 picks to move up. Let's check into next year. I can give up a 5th. Oh, they don't want to do it? I'll give up a 4th. Why not? Why not? Ugh, that's annoying. They lied to me. All right, let's send him a 5th too. Even if it'll be protected. We'll protect the 5th round pick. Oh my god. All right, well let's just let it go then and go to the next team. Maybe it'll be a little more reasonable. But I also think that I put my top 106.0 rankings in, so I think it's pulling from those rankings instead of the Draft Network rankings now.
Yeah.
So this is exactly what I want to do here. To move up 4 picks, only give up a 7th rounder. Thank you, Las Vegas. You did exactly what I wanted to do. Let's take Richie Grant and finish off the draft. I mean, if I walk out of here with a wide receiver, a linebacker, an edge, and a safety, that feels absolutely perfect to me. So that would be this is probably my favorite mock that we've ever done on here by far.
Love it. All right, should we review our squads here? You should be done, correct?
It's simulated and it should be done in like a second.
All right, I'll pull mine up here. I traded up in the 1st round here for Kyle Pitts. I gave up, I think, a 5th rounder with the Denver Broncos, and I've got Kyle Pitts. Trevon Merrick, I got in another trade up for, I think, a 6th rounder. Then I got Asante Samuel Jr., playmaker, and then I got Trey Sermon. So bang, 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 bang. I think, like you said, man, I'm really a big fan of this day 1 and day 2 draft. I've still got like a 6th round pick. I still got a 7th round pick. So we still have picks here in day 3. But this is what I want to get out of this draft right here. I want playmakers. I want impact guys, and I want day 1 starters. Kyle Pitts is going to play a lot next year. Trevon Merrick is going to play a lot next year. Asante Samuel, they left him out on an island at Florida State, has some of the best man coverage skills out of any quarterback in this draft. Amazing quickness. And then I've got Trey Sermon, who's just a power, explosive back that would be absolutely terrific alongside Miles Sanders. I truly think Nick Sirianni is going to bring back Miles Sanders in the passing game with a little more creativity on offense, more motion on offense this season. So I'm not gonna lie, man. This is like an A+. This is like I'm normally modest, but if this is the way this plays out tonight, and tomorrow night, I would be so happy. So yeah. Any quick thoughts before we get to your man?
Yeah, I mean, you have my number 2 overall player in Kyle Pitts, my favorite pass catcher prospect of my lifetime. That alone makes it an A+. And then even after that, Trevon Moehrig, I have as a 1st round talent at number 16 overall. Asante Samuel, I have as a borderline 1st round guy at 35 overall. And Trey Sermon is a guy I've talked ad nauseum about on here. I'm in love with him, and I would love to take him in the 3rd or 4th round. Just the way it played out, I didn't end up valuing running back. I ended up valuing defense after I went Devonta Smith. So let's put mine. But that's an A+. Absolutely. I love every single player you took. That would be excellent. I'm giving myself an A+ too, though, because I got my number 3, my number 10, my number 11, and my number 50, I think, or 47 overall player, and Richie Grant with the 80th pick. That's probably my least favorite pick of the 4, but if you really focus on Devonta, just staying at 12 and getting that's an absolute win, especially with the trade down from 6. That's a guy that I was considering heavily at 6 overall. So for us to get him at 12 would be excellent. And then JOK is a guy I'm considering at 12 overall right now, and I wouldn't be that upset about just taking him at 12. So having to move up 2 picks to take him at 35 would be incredible. I agree with that. I don't think Pitts gets past 6 either. I don't think he gets past 4, but it would be excellent if he did. And then I think Rousseau is just I've talked about him and his upside, and I think he's a JPP clone. If you got him at 53 overall, I would just be in love with that. And you look at the trades I did to make it happen. I'd moved up 2 picks, gave up a 5th rounder, moved up 17 picks, gave up a 4th rounder, and gave up a 7th for next year, and moved up 4 picks in the 3rd. So we would still have 3 6ths and 2 7ths, and all we gave up was a 4th and a 5th to move up and get the guys we wanted. This is an A+ draft for me as well.
A+, absolutely terrific. I want to share my screen real quick. Could you imagine if this is how it plays out tonight, where Sewell goes to the Falcons, Chase to the Bengals, and then Waddle to the Dolphins, and then you've got Detroit, Carolina, and then the Broncos? Like, could you imagine how stressed out we're going to be live if Kyle Pitts falls like that? Like, that's, in one way, it's so exciting, but on the other end, like, I'm going to be like legit going crazy, crazy. That's pretty much it, man. Let me quick look at your draft again. Oh, sorry. I love the Rousseau pick in round 2. That is right where I want him. Love that pick. Eric Stokes had actually a better grade than Patrick Surtain last year, which is interesting. And then you got a linebacker that can drop back and cover. I think Eagles fans would absolutely love this draft. A+. Dude, are you ready for tonight, man? I'm not ready, but I am. I'm as ready as I'm going to be. All right, guys, if you're still watching, we are going to be doing a watch party for the NFL draft starting at 7:30. It's going to be a blast. We're going to be doing instant grades, instant analysis. We've been doing this for many months, so I've got scattering reports and highlight reels ready to go. Like, as soon as that pick is made, we're going to throw it on screen. You'll watch it. You'll know everything you want to know about every single prospect pretty much tonight in the first round. I just want to say thank you, everyone, for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Mark, where can we find you? What do you got going on?
At Mark Henley Jr. _ on Twitter, at ToughCoverPod on Twitter, and I'll be on the draft stream tonight. I'm very excited, so everyone come check that out.
All right. For Mark, for myself, we'll see you tonight, guys, 7:30. Stay awesome.
Sixers win it! Wow!
Oh, man, and being just posterized, Russell Westbrook